Hi, my name is Nia Brown from YFM, sitting next to the iconic Kelly Rowland. Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so let's talk about the You Belong campaign. What was it about the campaign that drew you to it and made you want to collaborate with Brutal Fruit?
Well, one is so many reasons why I love this campaign. I think the number one reason for me is being able to collaborate with South African women, getting a chance to shoot the video with them, hanging out. It just feeling like we were having these conversations like while we were shooting the commercial. That's been my favorite part, to be honest. But of course the campaign is so beautiful, and I think that while we were shooting it, you could feel that through the commercial. We were talking about so many different things, and it just goes to show how we are all the same, and we are to make space and hold space for each other, and that our space is everywhere. We belong everywhere.
Yes, we do. I love that. Where do you feel you belong the most?
Where do I feel I belong? I feel like I belong everywhere, to be honest. I'm finally in this space where I'm like, no, it's nothing I can't do. And I feel like my sweetest space that I belong is home with my boys and my husband, for sure.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now you come across as such a beautiful, confident woman. Are there moments where you don't feel so confident, and how do you pick yourself up in those moments?
I definitely have those moments often, like any other woman, to be honest. They get me for a second, and then I realize I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wasting time in this funk, in this space, and I'm thinking, well, what do I do? And I just remind myself of where I am, and the space reminds me of who I am.
Yeah.
Whether it's here, if I were having a bad day this morning, and you're like, you're in South Africa. Like, what a glorious journey that God has given me to where I made it here. And I thought the closest I come is the globe at school, you know, just looking at it. So I think it's perspective for me. Even in motherhood, where I'm like, I don't feel I'm like quite getting it right, but I've been blessed with these two beautiful children, and I get to start traditions with them, or you know, you can break generational cycles with them. Like you just I realize it's bigger than me. Yes. And I'm constantly thinking about that. It's bigger than me, and who's supposed to possibly even hear that I'm in that space. You know what I mean? Because then we feel like we're the same as well, and we are all the same, and we have those days. But it's also our job to pick ourselves up, because the rest of the world won't do it for us. So I think that it's important to even like pay a compliment, you know what I mean? Because you never know what kind of day people are having. As women, we're having. We carry so much because we're such emotional beings. And I think that sometimes we also have to give ourselves some grace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and just remind ourselves, girl, you doing it.
Yes, you're killing it.
Absolutely.
I'm big on affirmations, right? So those are one of the ways I like to pick myself up when I'm feeling down. Do you practice affirmations? Do you have a favorite one?
I sure do. I think one of my favorite ones is I make time for the things that I want to make time for.
I make time for the things I want to make time for. Yes.
Because then it reminds me, because I constantly feel like some things are like a lot. It's a lot on my plate, and I can sometimes feel overwhelmed. And I'm reminded that those things are there for a reason, to also sometimes prioritize them. Yeah. Because I think that sometimes that has to happen too, and to just jump.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just like go for it.
Yeah.
Even if I'm afraid, I'm gonna go for it. Yes. Why not? What have I got to lose?
Absolutely. I'm gonna take that away with me today. I'm gonna take that away. Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Once again, I hope you have a fantastic time in South Africa. We're so happy to have you here.
I will. Thank you.
Thank
Isn't
you.
she just a beautiful flower?